punked? What did I do? You made a foul pun! Nugget, I've never been so proud of someone in my entire life! I've never been so proud! You make me proud, mon friend. Before we head inside, I'm gonna say I'm gonna to be our... Okay, I'm back. I am back, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Let's head inside this city.
Attention, we are being followed.
Drepo!
Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Could you please? Thank you.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Drepo! Thank you.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Huh.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Huh.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
City of Coexistence. Your armor rocks, big guy! Let me wear it! Our armor's certainly something even a Dahnan like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard and grow big and strong then! Promise!
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something
Like
here
how?
doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Okay, let's head into the inn and rest for a little bit. Oh wait, I can craft some new stuff.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Nope, can't grab that. Could craft that. Ooh, those look really cool. Yeah. Okay. That looks really cool too. Holy crap. Oof, that looks sexy. That looks so pretty! We'll keep going towards
I'm
there.
impressed how well balanced this thing is.
I really like that. Look, Koala. Look at that weapon. Look at that. I'm just gonna let you look at that real quick. Gib, now. Yeah, no, it is gorgeous.
That was nothing.
Not a fan of that hairstyle. Ooh. I like that though. You're snacking on what? Okay.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I
So-
feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who
Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger in these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we come from out of town. Why? Ah, my voice is getting hoarse. I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't have to have any granite fangs on your person by chance, would you? They're tusks from boar zoogles that you can find outside of town. You're looking for zoogle tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from such tusks are quite popular in Atelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What, is someone worried about being poisoned? Rena society respects hierarchy in that it's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but unfortunately it appeared they're occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish you asked the handler 4 of them.
How's this?
Sure, we can still give away that many. Wonderful. Thank you so much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make utensils.
Wow.
I need to get some water. Oh, if you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do it sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course. Please feel free to visit me whenever that moment is spare. I'd love to. I could also turn some of those tusks into what?
Hey!
Alphen! Never mind. I think you're going to head out now. Very well. Thank you again for your generosity. Also, Huster!
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
Why are you still awake? Huh. Really? I don't feel anything. Is it the story? Is it that? Oh, wait, hold on.
What's this thing?
500 gold! Yeah, I'm not a real fan of Alphen's current sword. Is it the story? Is that what it is? Hey, guardsman. Shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menencia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Famous last words. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? It's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the youngster kids idolize you, so don't you shatter their illusions, please? You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. There's a hoodle nearby. I take you folks are travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at us being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us. Sounds like Mario. Shush. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere in Dana, but here in Vincent, it's part of everyday life. Hey, if you want to visit, we want to visit the palace. Do you keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although, if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make the complete strangers fight and kill each other for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it was a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other and, well, in vicious duels. But when our current lord, Lord Dohalim, came into power, once the very thing he did was to put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You telling me a Renan lord did that? The place was refurnished and reopened as a proper place to train. It's known for these days. It's mainly designed for use in the Elde Menencia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use the facilities. Everyone? Even Donis?
Sure.
Of course! The arena is far too punishing for me, but it's looking to hone your skills. I recommend you pay it a visit. Where is the hoodle? I hear it. It's over here somewhere. Where is it? There it is!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elde Menencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Okay, can't go back there. There are a lot of quests. I need water. Whew, I need water. Hold on a second. My throat is... Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that water instantly eased up on the coughing.
Huh?
My throat was
I think
really
someone's calling
dry.
out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
My throat was gonna have to duck out tonight, honey, 2:30 a.m. and I really need to get some sleep and get to do the sleep thing. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Koala. I really do appreciate it. I'm thinking about streaming more tomorrow. No promises though, but if not, I'll be back at noon or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday until we go back to our usual schedule at 6 p.m. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? That huge Zoogle that flies around the sky. It's occasionally dropping down and attack people like Zoogles alike. Oh no. It attacks even Zoogles? Something you meet every... That's not something you meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot. You could say, but everyone's just about to give up on it.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have something what it takes? I mean, all look capable. Don't get me wrong, but... We've got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with their eyes closed.
That's great.
You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Taslia Highway. Normally, it'll leave you alone, but if it sees you in a fight break out, that's when it swoops in and causes trouble. Meaning the only way to attract attention is if you fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better be back in the bounty by the time we come back.
All right!
Of course. A man of my word. Happy hunting! So I can't promise that I'll do this one on stream.
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
I can't promise that I'll be able to do that on stream, but I'll try.
Well, let's see what they have to say. What's wrong?
Are you okay? Wait, you're a foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cicelodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again. Well, I'll give my man some of this mushrooms to pick.
Ah!
You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know. They're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here to visit an important business. Through careful investigation, some of the sneaking around, I acquired a top-secret recipe from one of the... other than the palace itself. Oh, from short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure some once more? Back up a little. What's that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do! Who doesn't? Well, the recipe as pilfered is none other than beef stew, a first-rate dish that is all about its meat.
Hey!
So, did you steal the recipe is what you're saying? So what if I did? Who cares? Now do what you say. Will you gather what I need or not? Elfin, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. Yeah, he only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think it quite makes him a criminal. Precisely! I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cicelodia, and to put it to use in the name of the fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat, potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you?
Right.
We already have what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow the recipe here and cook me beef stew right away. Why are you asking me to cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alvin. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, La. Here, I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? The beef would have tasted perfectly fine if you just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
That's how you're going to act, boy? Then you can forget about having any.
Great!
All right, it looks done now.
Very nice.
Oh, it looks beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. This is truly a golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess.
This doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel his reaction is even more dramatic than the last time.
Law.
Oh well, why don't you try some next, Law?
Yeah!
Sure, I'll have some. Holy crap, this meat is so tender! I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth! And the sauce is so rich and packed with taste, and the meats and the veggies, it gives a whole new unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that?
These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty. Just the way they are, they make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad. Real bad.
Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish though. You can see what palace would serve it. You know, Gordo, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
Ah, you people don't understand anything. All the boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured love. Flavor is something you express with your whole body, not your very soul. You're watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn it into your sight, your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
That's great.
I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes!
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time. I leave in search of even greater cuisine. Farewell, my culinary comrades!
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
Okay, let's do Devastation next. Nugget! Ew! Oh, wait. Did all those people move here? Dad says a lot of people used to have to carry loads of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Curious, what about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you believe it. Nowadays, we Darnans get paid for fair wages for the work we do. So thanks to Lord Dohalim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end?
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
We'll do this later. I really need to add Hydrate Bot to this chat. Okay, let's see here. Up we go. Oh wait, hold on. Up and in. Huh? I'm guessing there's gonna be a cutscene somewhere. Gosh, this is pretty.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Grab some mushrooms.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Huh? Huh? Oh, we got milk in a ruin. What's with us finding milk in ruins?
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Some peach gel. Actually, that's a good question. How much health do... Really? Interesting. Okay.
Halt!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldimenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldimenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Do you guys have a weird feeling about this, or is that just me? I love you, Night Summer! Something's afoot.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Possible brainwashing, but you'd be surprised how effective it is to create a caste system amongst people who are being persecuted. Yeah.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
This is an interesting change of pace.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
We'll stay at the inn and then go in the morning.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Kebab, sure.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Okay. Outfits. Yeah, we're not putting that on. I refuse. I refuse that too. Oh, that's pretty. I refuse. Hi, Harley. Yeah. That looks pretty cool, actually. That noise when you toss food into a pot is the same as in Genshin. It must be stock sound effects. You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition for the citizens came in. Lord Dalhalami is currently busy responding to it as such. As such, I must ask you if you'll wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way. Sexy night summer.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Huh. Wait, do I have... Okay, yeah, I have one more. Oh, I'm so close. And then it says Lunar Corruption. Ease your over limit. I have a kitty.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
No, he's not.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
What?
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Repo, could you please? Thank you.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones? Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
This is interesting. This feels very different.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
What?
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Okay. Time to go exploring. Dory, what are your thoughts on the situation? Actually, not just Dory, the entire chat. What are your guys' thoughts on what's going on? This is very different from the other ones. From the other areas. Like, the entire vibe just feels different. Just explore around. Also, thank you, Drepo. You're amazing. Thank you so much. It's fair. It feels like one of those don't judge a genre by a few books kind of thing. Don't judge a book by its cover? No, I wasn't done exploring. That's fair. So, Dory, you seem to be staying around a lot more for this game's story. What are your thoughts of it? Actually, to the entire chat, what are your thoughts of the storyline so far? It's getting good. Oh wait, it's a treasury. That makes sense that it's locked. It's a very relevant storyline with what's going on in the world nowadays. It's very... Why is the sword locked? It's the treasury. Understandable. Have a nice day. Pretty much. So, is this your guys' favorite playthrough of mine? Because... Oh.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Plus, if he was going to have us killed, inside the castle would have been a better choice.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Aw, thank you, Nugget.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Oh, this is a lot of dialogue right now.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicente seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Onwards to the inn. Oh, I can't hop over. Okay, it isn't after every single 2 jumps. To the inn! You stayed here twice already.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us.
Sorry.
Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?